And while, it was said, and nobody brought me to this show, I'm Phaedra Parks. I came to the show.
What do you do with it ain't, y'all? This year such a craziness. I'm coming to you, and you with another Word on the Street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So, we had the ladies on tonight on the main line. This will be their last live, because the holidays are coming up. So, we had, of course, Phaedra. You might as well just call her the host. Dr. Jackie, Dr. Alicia, and then we had Dr. Simone. Dr. Simone was basically the spokesperson for this live as well. Okay, because if you watch Married to Medicine, they called Quad in, and really Dr. Simone was just talking for all of them, basically saying, look, we all feel this way. We don't really want you on this trip. We hear what you saying, but we feel how we feel. And Quad, of course, she said, well, basically, what about me? Well, y'all did stuff to me, but woe is me. But she was really, caught off guard with Dr. Heavily, really, you really want me to go too? Y'all really want? Yes, they wanted you to go, okay? They wanted you to hit stage left. And you talking about something, you want to stay. You thought the Reckoning or whatever they call it, was going to save you face, and you thought, y'all was going to get off to a new start and stuff like that. They're like, nah, nope, not going to happen. So Phaedra decides that she wants to address, she didn't do a whole drawn out thing about it, but she wanted to address where the whole narrative that Quad or whoever brought her on Married to Medicine. Now we're going to do a little...
Let's rewind.
Now, do y'all remember seeing from last week's episode where Quad, you can kind of say she was insinuating that she brought Phaedra on the show?
Miss Parks, let's remember how you got in the group on some real shit.
Yeah, let's remember for real.
What is? I didn't get that.
I didn't get it either.
I was like, how did she get in the group?
Yeah.
But as an introduction,
I think Quad is trying to take credit for bringing Phaedra to this group. That's what I think that she was trying to say. But we all knew Phaedra before this, and she didn't bring Phaedra to this group because I believe when she first came in,
y'all established a relationship.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And of course, Dr. Heavily, when she was talking to Carlos, she basically said the same thing.
Quad brought Phaedra on the show, and then
No. She will lead you to believe that. What happened was Phaedra was at BravoCon one year, right? There was on a panel, Jackie, I think some other people, and Jackie asked her, what are you up to? She said, I'm dating a doctor. So Jackie says to Phaedra, why don't you come hang out with us sometimes? Somebody heard that. Michael them started calling her to get her casted, right? Because everybody wanted Phaedra because they feel like she was the face. We don't get none of the Housewives rating, pub. So they were hoping that Phaedra would bring that pub. Lo and behold, when Quad got word of it, this is what I heard, this is what I believe, Quad jumped on and said, hey, I know Phaedra. Now, they were cool. They hung out before, but they wasn't like bosom buddies. You know what I'm saying? So Quad tried to say, hey, do this, get it in. Phaedra was in at the door. Phaedra said hello, and it was going to let her in. Quad did not bring that girl to the show. Them people wanted Phaedra, and they bent all kind of rules to get that bitch on our show.
Now, y'all heard it. So here is what Phaedra had to say about this.
My thing is we've got Alicia on here. Me and Alicia are obviously very new to the show. And we've got the two OGs that have been on here from the inception of the show. So a lot of this is about learning how to cooperate and collaborate with people in certain, scenarios and situations. And I see some of the comments like, oh, did Phaedra turn on her friend? I don't have a dog in this fight, if y'all know what that means. I'm new to the show. I don't have any reason to be jumping on any bandwagon. And while, it was said, and nobody brought me to this show, I'm Phaedra Parks. I came to the show. So, ain't nobody got to bring me nowhere. I've been down in NBC Universal streets for a long time. So, when I see that, I'm like, no. And I knew Jackie, I knew Simone and Heavenly for, I'm sure, almost 20 years, maybe. We did, you and I, Simone, did the doctors together when I was pregnant with my second baby. Remember, and I had placenta,
Yes.
placenta previa, and you were telling some, yeah. So, so when you say, I'm neutral, okay? And I got kicked, into this stuff. So don't come at me with that, baby. Period.
Well, damn. She told us she is Miss Phaedra Parks. Nobody needs to say or vouch that she is good for TV. She knows she good for TV. They calling her. They approaching her. But anyways, you shouldn't even have a big head about yourself anyways, okay? Because the only person you're supposed to have a big head about is the Lord up above, but we ain't going to get into that. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section below. You know how I like to do my lives when it comes to this. We're going to break it up, dissect some stuff. But yes, y'all. So that's what Phaedra Parks had to say. And it's like she basically saying she just really met Quad. Like they really just, she ain't got no problems with Quad. But she ain't trying to be in the middle of nothing. Nothing at all. Because she playing her neutral part. If they let her come back on the next season, maybe she'll have a little more to bring. I don't know. Maybe she don't want to ruffle no feathers because of what happened on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know. But Dr. Heavily said she wasn't even trying to go for anything in the past. This is a new cast. This is a new show. And she ain't trying to do nothing in the past that has anything to do with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm like, well, damn, you better tell them what you ain't and what you is going to do. Well, Miss Parks, next season, we need a new storyline, or we need a storyline from you. Not you being in the midst of friends saying they ain't going to be friends, they going to be friends, we need to settle this, we need to settle that. Because really, to be honest, in 100, Quad was your storyline. And on that note, see you on the next one.
Well, the thing about it is we actually all love each other. Love is different for everybody. And that's what Simone said in her statement is, for this trip. I want everybody to catch that. For this trip. We're not saying that
Quad needs to leave.
Right.
That we don't want her as a part of the group. That is really not what we're saying. But she needs to take some time away from the group to decide if we are benefiting her. Why should anybody be around anybody that's not benefiting them in some shape, form, or fashion? Sorry, Jeff, I took that
No,
away.
but it is going to. The one thing about us on Married to Medicine, one, we hang out all year long, and two, we make up and break up. It's kind of like a marriage, and that's why it's called Married to Medicine. Simone and I had a little separation. We went our separate ways for a minute, and she realized she missed me.
That I couldn't do without you.
You couldn't do without me. And so, but we realized that about each other. I mean, I started out the show. I did not like Heavenly. Okay. And so we've all been, Toya is like, almost like my niece, a little, I've had Toya in the bathroom. We all fight on this show. We break up, we make up, and the show is back on.
I never know how to get out of this thing.